Damn it, man, I heard the People's Revolutionary Army was once 1,000 strong. Now what happened?
They got government jobs.
Hey guys, if Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, taught us anything, is that as soon as you get all those crackers and colonizers out of the way, the entire world, due to the leadership and strength of the Black woman, will take us to this Afrofuturistic a society where all things are just amazing and beautiful. And it was these colonizers and these honkies that had just messed everything up. My God. And so, you know what? This needs to be rectified. And there's a town in Arkansas that sought that rectification. And you know what? They're now deeply reaping the benefits and rewards of Black female leadership. Oh man, this right here is their mayor. All right. And this is a small town in Arkansas. But, let's see what this mayor, this beacon of feminist freedom, empowerment, strength, and courage has for the citizens which she governs in her American, let's be very, very clear, because I only see one American flag in this entire situation. Yeah, let's see how this how this fierce and strong female warrior leader, this woman king, handles her constituents in America. Remember this.
Greetings, everyone, citizens of Eudora. As you all are well aware, our city has been recently plagued with senseless acts of violence, which has led me to declare a state of civil emergency curfew, effective immediately for plagued with senseless acts of violence, which has led me to declare a state of civil emergency curfew, effective immediately for all citizens between the hours of 8 p.m. and 6 a.m.
Yeah, I ran it back. Let's run it back one more time. And I would also like to point you in the direction of that American flag around the gentleman's neck.
Curfew, effective immediately for all citizens between the hours of 8 p.m. and 6 a.m.
It was bad enough when they did this bullshit with the lockdowns. But, ma'am, you govern adults. You're doing something that I don't know how many people live in this town, right? It might just be a real small town where, yeah, you could pull a power move like this because you got like 15 people and they all already agreed. I do not know the size of this town at all, but I do know that this right here is not, at the very least, is not a good look at all. And you know how you can definitely tell it's not a good look? I want you guys to pay attention to the brother right here. He is just like, word, like the entire time. And it's pretty hilarious. But yeah, miss, because I don't want to call you mayor because, yeah, this is your leadership right here. I mean, I assume this is the entirety of your police force. You're asking your officers to go out there and and curfew and wrangle up grown adults because you've had a spike in violence. Oh well, it happens. You don't punish everybody because one person's doing wrong. Like, and that's first and foremost. You are the mayor. They're paying you what to punish them? Actually, I don't know how. It might just be that town might be so fucking small. It's like a volunteer position and shit. Like, yes, such places in this country do exist where like it's just such a small little district or municipality that it's like everybody knows each other, and that very well could be the situation. But ultimately, ma'am, you are in the United States of America. We have a constitution. You cannot treat adults in such a manner. You can't at all. That's not how this works. And honestly, I hope if this was some bullshit she pulled out of her ass, I genuinely hope they vote this heifer out as soon as possible. This is what I gotta keep telling y'all. Like I find it so strange how how groups can sit there and turn on other and have all these terrible things to say about the other group, when in reality the shit that they're doing, all they want is their opportunity to pull the exact same shit that they chastise the other group for. And ma'am, whether you realize it or not, what you're being is insanely oppressive.
The only exceptions would be for medical emergencies and for employment. The loitering statute will be strictly enforced during this time, and a copy of that statute can be picked up at City Hall. Should you be caught during curfew hours, you will be subject to being stopped and searched.
And once again, officers, particularly brother over there, because look at he is not interested. There's a certain look of concern on his face, like, bro, like, I don't know, man. Because this is Arkansas. Arkansas, you got a bit of a rep. Once again, I don't know how big this municipality is out there. But, he's just like, I'm really just want to do this for the check, yo. Everybody else is just like, and honestly, homie with the American flag around his neck, he ain't looking too keen on the idea either. But, sitting there, like, very likely, just sitting there flexing the powers, the itty bitty minuscule amount of power that she has. Because whether you believe it or not, ma'am, power resides in people's belief in that power. Make no mistake. Well, as soon as it's just like with, I think the best example is Freddy Krueger, right? They believed in him, so thusly, that's where his power drew from. In government, officials, hell, principals, anybody, that, like, parents, fathers, mothers, whatever, that power that you have over the individual only exists as long as they believe that power is there. And man, once they stop pulling shit like this, I won't be surprised if they yank that card, yank that belief ASAP. Because this is bullshit. You're talking to adults, I assume, unless it's the children of the corn town. But no, I assume you're talking to adults. And this right here is not how you speak to adults. It's particularly if you want crime to go down, why do you have them stopping people instead of actually investigating the fucking crimes? See, dang it, once I think about it long enough, like, ma'am, you got them stopping regular citizens and shit, interfering with the lives of regular citizens, stopped and searched, when they should be out there solving the violent fucking crimes and seeing who fucking did that shit. But no. You gotta sit here and flex your muscle, sis. Hard pass with that shit. And another thing, every time I see your sister with like off-color hair and shit, it's like, yo, I just know you zaddy girl all day, every day.
Other agencies have been contacted in order to assist with this endeavor.
Yeah, they ain't pick up that call. They was like, what the fuck? Like, well, you had a little bit of violence? Yeah, the feds, what agencies, huh? The feds, the stadies. I'm pretty sure in Arkansas, they got a ton of shit to deal with in Little Rock. Like, your little spiked in violent crime, like, bruh, you have no idea what we're dealing with out in Little Rock. Cut this shit the fuck out. Yeah, you can handle it. All right, maybe just let people do their thing and let your cops do their thing. I mean, shoot, what's my man right here? He looked like he looked like he's busted a couple of cases wide open in his day. Why is it not? There we go. It looks like he looked like he's busted a couple of cases wide open in his day. Why don't you let my man do his thing? But nah, sis, you got to go on TV and make an ass of yourself.
There will be a town hall meeting on Thursday, December 29th at 6 p.m. at the Commerce Building to give an update to all citizens about the recent acts of violence that have occurred in our city. Please, ma'am, please, sir, your assistance is greatly appreciated and it is needed. If you have any information that can be used towards a possible arrest, please contact Bill Sadler of the Little Rock, Arkansas State Police.
Let's see, that's the thing. You should have led with that. Like, that's the thing. Your officers should be investigating this instead of sitting here and stopping everybody else going about their business, going about their day. And honestly, the 29th is passed by now, but I really hope they reamed you a new asshole for this shit. Seriously. Her name's Tomeka Butler. And honestly, it says, I really hope you got put in check. I really hope they checked you on this shit. For real. So guys, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. We're going to get videos like this every single day. Share because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Odyssey as well. Link in the description. Actually go in the description box and do damage and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Miss Butler here has lost her effervescent fucking mind. You do not do this to adults. You can't do this to adults. And like I said, I don't know the demographics, the geographical makeup, the topography of this town here, but I assume that it's filled with adults who, for the most part, are law-abiding citizens. And the thing is that, particularly in this country, you don't sit there and fuck with other people. You're not supposed to. We just went through a whole pandemic where you let the government do whatever the fuck they want. But yeah, like I said, power resides where people believe it resides. You know, not to quote Game of Thrones or nothing, but it is the truth. Varys was spitting facts. You know, that's why the show was so good when it was. No, I ain't watching that fucking House of the Dragon bullshit. No. Burn me once. I ain't never fucking you again, bitch. So guys, with that being said, we're gonna look, yeah, we already did. So let me know what you think in the comment section. She is a wild one for this one. Until the next one. A lot of rhymes. Should be a rapper.
Your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. Every breath I take without your permission raises my self-esteem.